Police are describing this as a fast-moving investigation. At this address in North London, where officers are carrying out searches, they've established a crime scene. The focus is now on the capital, where the suspect, Harbi Ali, lived. The 25-year-old British national, who's of Somali descent, is in police custody, where he's being held under terror legislation. A short distance away at his father's home, detectives have been arriving. 61-year-old Harbi Ali Kullane is helping them with their inquiries. The former Director of Communications for the Prime Minister of Somalia has told Sky News he's traumatised by events. Neighbours describe this area as a typical London suburb.
We live here maybe 40 years, we never have any problem.
But people keep to themselves, you don't really?
No, they say hello like every neighbour, say hello to each other, you know.
It's a very quiet road. Everyone knows each other. We all get along. We're like a community. A lot of people here have lived here for a very long time.
And investigators are also still at the scene of the crime in Leigh-on-Sea. It's now known the suspect made an appointment to see Sir David Amess on the day he was killed. The 69-year-old MP was stabbed multiple times whilst holding a surgery for his constituents. The police have formally declared the attack an act of terrorism. Here in London, the searches are continuing. Throughout the day, there has been an extensive police presence at this property. Now, investigators say they're not looking for anyone else in connection with the murder. The assumption by the security services is that this was a lone wolf attacker who had self-radicalised. According to Whitehall sources, Harbi Ali had been referred in the past to the Prevent scheme. It's a government programme to stop radicalisation. And he's currently being questioned at a specialist unit in London for terror suspects after being moved from a police station in Essex.
They'll be doing a lot of intelligence work to find out a bit more about this individual, where they've come from, who they might be connected to, and just to make sure they're not part of any wider plot from which we could see residual action. They'll also be monitoring lots of other channels to sort of listen to the chatter and just to see whether these sorts of actions have a mobilising effect on other would-be terrorists. So that action will be going on in the background in collaboration with the security services.
As tributes continue to be laid, the murder will undoubtedly lead to changes in the way MPs perform their duties. Greater police protection is among the measures being considered to keep politicians safe whilst they meet their constituents. Alex Rossi, Sky News, North London.